tag is expired. Can I be any more clear to you?
I got the registrations right there.
Cops do have significant authority, but that authority doesn't grant them the license to go pull over anyone they wish. Today, we'll be looking at some cases where these corrupt cops pulled people over illegally, only to face consequences of their actions later. On June 5th, 2019, Ramon Brown was minding his own business at a gas station when Officer Ty Jindra approached him. He started to get confrontational from the get-go, complaining about an expired temp tag.
Temp tag needs to be down lower.
This is up high.
625? Why don't you just sit in the car?
What'd I do?
625? Sit in the car. Get in the car. That's expired, is it not?
Well, what did I do?
Sit in your car. Sit in your car. Sit in the car. All right, I'll take your license and your proof of insurance.
The officer came over to demand his ID and license, but the truth was that he had absolutely no reason to pull him over, as both the license plate and temporary tag were clearly visible at the rear side of the car.
What did I do?
65 age suspicious vehicle. You stand over there. At the BP station, 3rd Nicollet. It's an unlicensed vehicle, sir. Hey, I need your license and proof of insurance. Your temp tag is expired. Can I be any more clear to you?
I got the registrations right there. That's what I was trying to tell you.
You need to have license plates on your car. Give me your license and your proof of insurance, or you're going in handcuffs. God damn.
Jindra's frustration escalated when Brown asked him for the reason of this stop. He was getting anxious and still couldn't understand the reason for being pulled over. Instead of calmly dealing with the situation, the officer decided to escalate the situation.
All my registration tags.
No proof of insurance?
That last squad may be at 3rd and Franklin. I don't believe there's a BP at 3rd and Nicollet.
Yeah, I'm at 3rd and Franklin. Alright, step out of the car.
Copy.
It's around. Translate back.
In 5050, start to Sackable. Copy.
Why are you driving without a license, man? Huh? That's kind of stupid, isn't it?
What's that? Repair target fuel set on Nicollet. Copy.
Let's go. You got anything illegal in the car?
The officer waited no time to place him in handcuffs, as he proceeded to make him sit in the back of his police cruiser. However, this wasn't the end, as the officer proceeded to do an illegal search of his vehicle. The entitlement of this officer was appalling at this time.
See it. 6580 on code 4.
Copy, code 422.
Hi, can I help you?
Copy. Copy, do you need EMS started? Code 2 or code 3?
The officer kept on searching his vehicle, and as he was at the front side of the car, he came across an intriguing item that seemed to be folded inside paper notes.
We'll copy your code 42301. Copy.
What's up? What's your buddy got in your car? What is this? Huh? What does that look like to you? You don't know? No idea, huh? What would you guess it be?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Alright, I'll just
That's not mine.
The officer doesn't inspect what's inside the currency note, or even if he did, he never makes it appear in the body cam. However, he doesn't only keeps his frustration towards Brown, as he goes over to a bystander and handcuffs him, alleging that he communicated with Brown earlier.
You were the one right here, weren't you? Yeah, put your hands behind your back.
What?
Put your hands behind your back, right now.
What? I don't want. What? What did I do?
Stop.
What did I do?
Stop it. Stop moving.
What did I do?
Park 121.
What did I do? What did I do?
121 for a
Well, your buddy said that in the door is yours.
6 meter after South Apartment 1001.
Hey, nothing
What?
Sorry, I'm sorry. What happened?
Nothing happened. Get back.
Hey, nothing.
Get back away from me.
What's mine?
Wait.
What's
Stop
mine?
moving. Stop moving.
What is mine?
Stop.
I just, officer, I'm asking because I just came to get him. That's
Okay,
all I'm
you can stand back there.
What is mine?
Get out of here.
I'm sorry, that's
What is mine, sir? What is mine? What is mine, sir? Hell no! What the fuck? Hell no!
Officer Jindra proceeded to question him about hiding narcotics inside the car, whereas the bystander appeared completely unaware of such information. It also raised suspicions about whether the officer himself had planted the narcotic inside the vehicle.
How you gonna say something
Dude,
is
just
mine?
relax, okay?
Well, how you say something is mine? Ain't nothing in mine.
Relax,
What the?
okay?
Yeah, how can you say something
Relax.
is mine? Ain't nothing in mine. What the? What is mine? Ain't nothing in mine.
Okay, hey, just give me 1 second and he's gonna go with you, okay?
Okay, thank
I don't like when people walk up to me.
I'm sorry, I don't want, I was just
Okay.
asking. Okay,
Step back here.
What do you mean something's mine?
Well, it's either yours or his, right?
No. Ain't
No?
nothing's mine. Ain't
Alright,
nothing's mine, son.
I'm gonna uncuff you. You're gonna walk away from me, okay? I'm gonna uncuff your buddy.
Within seconds, the officer had a change of heart as he decided to release both the bystander and Brown. He uncuffed Brown, asking him to drive off with visible number plates on his vehicle.
You're transporting two
Put your license plate in your window.
76356.
Put your license plates. Put your license plates on.
That's why I just got it today for my brother.
Alright.
That's why I was trying to explain to you that the plates is, and the registrations is all right there in the window.
Alright.
Can I show you?
I'm gonna give you a break. You have a license, you know that, right?
Yes, but because I was just using my brother's car. Can I show you the plates?
Go ahead.
I'll show you. The guy who he bought the car from, he told my brother, he said, don't put him on until June 2nd. He said, don't put him on until...
Well, it's July.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but he been having a car sitting.
Alright. Well, put them on.
Should have a yellow tag, son.
I just pulled off because it expired a month ago.
That's what I'm saying. It's my brother's car. I didn't.
Alright.
And just like that, the illegal traffic stop was over as the officer got back to his car and went on his way. Brown was not cited nor taken into custody. However, his civil rights were violated, and that's why he decided to file a lawsuit against the city and Officer Jindra. Later, the Minneapolis City Council agreed to settle the lawsuit for $95,000. However, that wasn't the end, as Officer Jindra was federally indicted in 2022 on 11 charges after the investigators found that he had been using his position to get drugs and other substances. He even failed to report those narcotics and found ways of searching people, cars, and homes to seize more of them and use them to fuel his addiction. He pled guilty to these charges, claiming that he had a drug addiction. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison and a year of supervised release. Well, that's not the last time a police officer escalated a simple traffic stop into a more serious situation.
Have you had anything to drink today? I'm not being facetious. I'm seriously asking you.
On June 19, 2019, Colin Poitras was traveling to work when Officer Matthew Shepard pulled him over for speeding. However, instead of stopping immediately on the intersection, Colin drove a bit further to pull over at a safer spot. This delayed stop appeared to agitate the officer.
You all set? just keep on driving.
Hi. What's wrong?
What are you doing on the phone?
I wasn't on the phone.
You're on the phone right now.
Well, now I'm videotaping you because you're scaring me.
License, registration, insurance, sir.
Can I ask why you stopped me, please?
For speed.
For speed.
Apparently you don't understand that lights and sirens mean that you have to pull over to the right, and you continue to try to turn into traffic.
I was trying to get us out of traffic, actually, and that was the direction I was traveling.
So you just thought you could continue to travel with me behind you with my lights and sirens
At
on.
an intersection, sir, and I was trying to get to the next safest spot without blocking the intersection. I thought that was fine.
No. Well, lights and sirens mean you pull to the right immediately.
Officer Shepard had made it a matter of his ego as he continued to express frustration instead of calmly dealing with the driver.
Is the supervisor at the scene, please?
No,
I cannot.
you can't.
Well, I'm going to my oncologist and ask
No,
Jim.
I understand, ma'am. Well, so I'll be done with him shortly.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Any issues that you have, sir, you can bring them up to the court when you fight the ticket.
So you're denying me right to have the supervisor call?
You don't have a right to request a supervisor, sir.
Okay, I just want to do a duty right now.
What's that?
I'd like to have a witness.
Okay. Everything's on camera and is being recorded.
Your camera?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good, okay.
You got your registration?
I'm getting it.
So you saw me turn around on Maple Ave. I come up behind you. So we're sitting at the light.
You turned your lights off at the light.
Because I didn't want, right, I can't, now I, right, and now I can't conduct a traffic stop with you at the intersection.
I don't know that.
So I turn off the lights, we turn on to this, I light you up, and then you continue to try to turn on to 163.
To get out of the intersection.
That's an issue. You're supposed to pull to the, right, that you're supposed to pull to the right, sir.
I was going to as soon as I cleared the intersection, sir.
Colin was still being polite and tried to talk with the officer, but Shepard was adamant on escalating the traffic stop beyond a mere speeding ticket.
Have you had anything to drink today? I'm not being facetious. I'm seriously asking you.
No, our family is not great.
Have you used the Purell?
No, sir.
She used the Purell today.
I'm
That's
so-
alcohol.
No, I'm just getting your name, Officer Shepard.
Right, it's Officer Shepard. It'll be all on the infraction.
Great, okay, thank you.
All right. So this is the thing. So you're from Manchester?
New address on the back, sir.
Oh, you got a new address on the back?
Yes, sir.
So you're in Cheshire?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you changed your registration and license with DMV?
I just moved to Cheshire, sir. I believe it's updated.
Okay. Did you tell the DMV that you changed your the residency?
When I bought the car, yes, I did. I registered with DMV. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on, the officer kept on asking irrelevant questions instead of issuing a ticket and going on his way. Colin also inquired about his speed and how the officer had determined that he was speeding.
You're bringing your mother. I'm sorry, I can't hear anything. Cousin. So she's in Montville. That's why you're taking her to Montville.
No, he is bringing me to Mass General to see my oncologist.
Okay. Right.
I'm a two-time cancer survivor.
All right.
And would like to get a course.
I understand that, ma'am.
Traveling, I was wondering how you talk my speed.
It's with radar. You're
While
doing.
you're moving.
That's how radar works, sir.
But you were coming from
Okay.
the opposite direction.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm curious how you know I was traveling fast.
With the radar, I just explained that to you with the radar.
So you travel with your radar on.
Yes, that's what we do.
When you see cops with radar, they're parked.
No, that's laser. Two different things. So radar picks up an object coming.
After a minute, the officer retreated to his vehicle to write Colin a speeding ticket. Colin and his cousin waited patiently as the officer returned with a ticket and another warning for him.
All right, sir. Here's your license back. So your insurance card shows your correct address at 187 Elmwood Drive. Both your registration and your license still show to be in Manchester. So you haven't changed your address with DMV? Yeah, I know. I see the sticker. The sticker you can get from any police department, but you still have to notify the DMV of your change of address.
I just bought this car and I thought the dealer said you took care of all that, but I will now that you notified me, take care of it.
Okay. So,
He gave me the sticker of the dealership.
oh, they gave you a sticker?
They said we'll handle all that because I told them I need to register.
Yeah, well, they apparently didn't.
All right.
So, you're going to get a ticket for the speed, 42 and a 25. I'm going to give you one count of failure to notify DMV a change of address. In the state of Connecticut, you have 48 hours to notify the DMV a change of address. So it's 1 count for your license, 1 count for your registration.
Colin, however, was not going to let the cop's ignorant behavior slide as he confronted him about it directly.
Do you have any questions, sir?
I do, sir.
Yep.
Your badge number, sir.
It's 21, sir.
21, and you're affiliated with the Colchester Police Department? I'm not from the area, sir.
We're in Montville, sir. You don't know where you are?
The line of questioning
because
isn't
I live in
appreciated.
Uncasville.
I just didn't know where you worked, sir.
I'm asking
Driving
you.
through a bunch of towns to take her to Boston. Yeah, sometimes you're not.
Right, you just picked it over Hillcrest in Montville, though.
I picked my cousin up at her house. In Montana.
Okay, so this.
Uncasville, I have a different zip code.
So this is me on the bottom here. All right. So my badge number through Montville is 21. It says EC51 on here through the state police.
The officer was visibly frustrated at first, as his ego seemed to have been hurt. However, when confronted about it, he started to make excuses.
There.
Sir, I didn't charge you with failure to yield to an officer signal.
I'm not saying you did, sir. I'm explaining my side of what happened. So if you understand from the driver's perspective, if you can calm down for a minute, because you're a little bit aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive.
You're fairly aggressive. Question about whether I was drinking to.
I asked you
my phone when
because I have an odor of alcohol, and you had your phone in your hand when I showed up. Well, you have Purell in your car, so it probably would make sense. So, and again, you had your phone in your hand when I walked up to the window. And again, I didn't charge you for being on your cell phone. So I don't understand why.
I wasn't. Anyway.
That's when Colin tried explaining the officer his reasons for not pulling over immediately. At this point, tensions between them had de-escalated as they both were willing to listen to each other's perspective.
I was already moving into the left lane because that was my direction of travel. You said I should have got to the right lane immediately. You didn't. All that didn't transpire until after the light cleared. Now we're all in the middle of the intersection. So for me to get to the right lane, I then have to cross into the right lane from where I am, check for cars behind me, which puts me in a hazardous position. Get over to the right to meet your command. Whereas if I stayed in the left and pulled over, I wasn't trying to.
Sir,
You were in an intersection trying to clear it. You made it seem like I wasn't complying. And I'm saying, you know, in those fraction of a second, suddenly I'm like, oh, it's after me, because you want to go so we can go by. And I'm trying to just get out of your way, stay in my direction of travel, rather than cross over another lane of traffic.
Sir, there's only one lane. There's only one lane there. There's not 2 lanes. That's the shoulder.
There's a left lane.
No, there's 1 lane.
All right,
Line
well,
there. Everybody goes.
and I'm thinking though, if I'm starting to turn left, I'm now switching my position. That's a dangerous move.
All right, and if
I
so,
can take most.
I'm just letting you know what the law requires. The law requires you to pull to the right.
You gotta give me time to do so. Correct? Going through an intersection, safe. I feel like you did. That's just my perspective.
Yeah, no, that's totally. Yeah, that's totally understandable. You can talk to them about it, and like I said, be safe and be careful when you pull out. Don't get struck.
The officer then proceeded to leave Colin and his cousin alone. Colin, however, did file a civilian complaint of the traffic stop, alleging that the officer had been overly aggressive towards him. Currently, we don't know if there was any action against the officer because of the complaint. However, sometimes an ignorant cop is on the receiving end of a traffic stop.
Being pulled over from you people. I'm a cop, and I don't want to be pulled over from a cop.
On August 20th, 2022, a woman flagged down officers from the Hamilton Police Department, telling them she saw a man in a black pickup truck assaulting a woman and shoving her back into the vehicle. However, as the cops pulled the truck over, the woman was visibly frustrated and growing increasingly frustrated.
Ma'am, okay, so listen.
Like, you so listen. I'm a Trenton cop. I want to go home.
Okay, and you're not going anywhere just yet.
Why?
Because I already explained to you, we had somebody flag us down and say
well,
that you
this
were
is the wrong
assaulted.
car.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not assaulted.
Okay.
Can you see I'm not
When
assaulted?
I asked you your name, ma'am, like you know how these things go. I asked
Okay,
you simply.
I know. You
so why are
don't need
yelling
to
at
know
me?
my name. I just
Why
want
are
to
you
go
yelling at
home.
Okay, well, why are you
Because
yelling
I want to go.
I'm trying to help you,
I'm a
but
cop.
also,
I want to
understand
leave.
that.
So let me leave
Ma'am,
with my boyfriend.
Please.
The angry woman was later identified as Trenton Police Officer Tara Zerkonch, who was traveling with her boyfriend, Mercer County Sheriff's Officer Matt Sickler. Tara was about to go on an angry rant when the officers just calmly asked her to identify herself.
Hear me out
Okay,
for a minute.
okay.
I understand you're a cop. I get it. We
What
all
more
know
do
how
you
these.
want? What more do you
If-
want?
I just
Names,
need your
what?
name, and I would have
Tara?
documented the incident, and then we would have
Okay,
sent you on
so
your way. But you,
what more do you need?
like ran off on me.
Because I don't want nothing to do with you.
Okay,
Or
well,
cops in Trenton, in Hamilton. I'm sorry. I'll write it down for you.
No.
You're asking me if I'm assaulted. I'm telling you I'm not.
Okay. And
I'm not.
But when I simply asked you earlier,
Because,
you were so irate.
Listen,
and
you know why I'm irate? Because
Why?
I'm being pulled over from you people. I'm a cop, and I don't want to be pulled over from a cop.
All right. Can you stay over here or no?
I'm not even driving.
Okay. Well, you're still not listening to me.
Tara's behavior was abysmal, and if she's like this with a fellow police officer, we can only imagine how she behaves with a citizen. She went over to sit in the car as the cop explained the situation to another officer on scene.
So we were coming out of Granville, and a bystander came running up to us. She flagged us down, and she goes, "Hey, I just saw somebody in a black truck beating up a girl."
Okay.
He just yanked her out of the car, started beating her up, and threw her back in the car. And this truck passes us coming up Whitehorse.
Okay.
So she
It's a
goes,
girl,
and she
huh?
goes,
That's it.
"That's it."
Okay.
So we jump out, turn our lights on. They start boogieing down Whitehorse Hamilton, and we light it up to get out in front of the traffic.
Yeah.
He turns on Klockner, like doesn't even try to yield, and we had to like catch up to him. Probably doing 60 miles an hour.
Okay.
We wound up stopping him. Want to ask her to get her out of the car.
Yeah.
Try to get their stories. She starts flipping out. She goes, "Yeah, I'm a Trenton cop, and you guys don't need to be stopping us. This, that, and the third." And I was like, "All right, well, we're just investigating something. Simply that there was an allegation that you were assaulted."
The officer once again went over to the Tara, who was now in the car, and attempted to talk to her. However, the off-duty cop was in no mood to listen to anything.
You don't me? I just got here.
Not you. I'm
I know you.
So-
How you doing? I got it.
done with this.
All right, let me talk to you out here, all right? And I'm gonna let you go, all right? Both of you, all right?
Like, I'm
All right, okay.
done.
All right. Relax for a minute.
No, you have no idea.
Yeah, I need you to
I'm doing nothing wrong, and they're assaulting me.
listen.
Like, they're talking to me like a piece of.
I hope not, all right?
Oh, they
I'll
were.
go back and watch
They
the-
were.
But listen, you're kind of up here right
I
now.
am,
Come down
because
for
of
me.
what I dealt with.
Okay, listen. So here's what
I told
you've been
them
on the jump for a long time.
he did nothing wrong to me.
Listen to me.
They got a call.
They didn't get a call. They got flagged down and
Okay.
said that you were getting assaulted. Just
Look at me.
listen to Tara. Listen to me.
Was I assaulted?
Do you understand where the officers are coming from? You
Okay.
You
And
are
I
a
sat
veteran
there.
officer.
I have
right?
3 years left.
I know.
3 years.
I know.
And I told
Calm
them.
down, I'm sure.
And I told them if
Okay.
he was to assault me,
You would have told
he'd be under the bridge, not me.
I know.
Tara's entitlement was on the peak, and the officer also never tried to make matters tough for her. Her disturbing behavior also gave the idea that she had been drinking, but once again, no one even mentioned about it during the detainment.
He's a cop too.
I know. All right. But then
I'm
it
fine.
doesn't help that he speeds away either, right?
No, he
Listen,
stopped.
but it took him a while. All right. So that doesn't help. So now my officers, they don't know who you are. You're flying like not you.
Not me.
Not you.
Like
He's-
I'm the victim
your boyfriend.
here
I'm
in
sorry.
this.
You're the victim. You're not.
I'm so-called the victim.
Okay,
and,
but you're
like,
not the victim, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm
so
freaking.
listen to me, Tara.
Fine.
Listen to me. I'm trying. And yeah. Okay, calm down. Right. I know you. I backed you up before on jobs. I've done
I'm so done with this bull.
I'm an ACU guy. Like I know you. But you got relax.
Just as the officer was trying to calm her down, Tara gave a shocking reaction to a bystander who was doing nothing to provoke her. At this point, it was becoming obvious that she was impaired.
Your boyfriend takes off and doesn't stop. Now we're thinking we're in a car pursuit, all right?
There's no car
But there's
pursuit.
not. I'm here to calm everybody down.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get you out of here. But you gotta understand where these officers are coming from, all right?
Well-
They think you're getting beat up. You told them no, but stop.
No.
Please stop.
No, stop. No, stop. The guy with the glasses.
Okay, come here.
I'm sorry.
Here.
I know on camera.
I know, and I have to be.
Flying
I know, and this is not going anywhere. All right, you did nothing wrong, but the officers.
Well, he needs to learn how to talk to someone.
He's trying to get to the bottom of it. All right. Now look
And
at
I
it.
told him, if I'm so the victim, right? I'm the victim.
But you
I told
understand,
him
Tara.
nothing happened.
Okay, but are you okay?
I'm,
You know what?
I am
You keep looking down.
perfectly
No.
fine.
I'm not even talking about physically. I'm saying, are you okay? calm now with these officers. Look at it from their point of view. All right, that's all I'm
You
saying.
know what?
I know. Go
You
ahead.
know where
Give
it
it to me.
works.
Give it to me. Yes.
You know where
I
it
know.
works. So
I
look
do.
at it, my point of view.
I
This is way extra.
Well,
Way freaking extra.
my car is extra because I'm the supervisor,
Well,
and
this
they
is-
called me. They called me.
Yeah.
And
This
also,
is
they also
way
thought
extra.
they also thought that the guy
For-
was running. The guy was taking off in
Running?
the car.
He's running?
He didn't stop, and he sped away from it.
Seeing her condition, the officer soon realized that it was futile to talk to her as he went over to talk to her boyfriend Sickler. Despite being right, the officer was visibly nervous confronting the awful couple.
It's not even true.
But listen, I'm trying. You, sheriff, right? Listen, I'm out here. Listen, I'm out here to calm everybody down. All right? I know Tara, right? I've worked with her in the city. They listen. These are good
They
guys.
said they sped away. You sped away.
Listen to me. I'm here to talk to Tara. I know her. Nothing happened, right? We had somebody. You're a sheriff. You understand? Somebody flagged him down and said that Tara was getting assaulted. And whatever. Maybe you guys were in an argument. That doesn't. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. If you're in an argument or whatever, and things, whatever. She's saying nothing happened. I'm okay with it. All right.
I can leave right away.
Okay. All right.
Because I would never do anything different.
All right. Like I was in an crime unit. That's how I know Tara. So I'm also I used to be very proactive. Right. I get it. So
This is just utter bull.
Argument that happened?
The officer just talked to them nicely, and after a few minutes asked them to go away without any charges. However, things ended up quite bad for the couple later in the day, as they both ended up getting booked on assault charges. Tara, in particular, was accused of physically assaulting a hotel clerk by beating and kicking them during their check-in at a hotel. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we got to see cases where police officers made illegal traffic stops and unnecessary escalated situation. Particularly notable was the first case, which eventually brought down a corrupt and addicted officer. The last case was troubling as well, highlighting the concerning level of entitlement displayed by the female officer. It's fortunate that these cops were held accountable for their actions. We can only hope for improved de-escalation trainings that help the officers become more polite and empathic towards the public. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.